Hi Pisces, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the final week of April 2023. I hope you guys are doing extremely well. I want to take a second to remind everyone that this is a general reading and it may not resonate for everyone, so do take what resonates for you and leave the rest for someone else. Keep in mind that the energies can reverse or flip-flop, and that's not unusual in a general reading. As always, Pisces, please don't try to force yourself into a story that is not for you. All right, Spirit, can I have the energy of Pisces? Pisces. Okay, Pisces, you are starting out with the Six of Pentacles reversed. We have the Seven of Cups reversed. And we have the Sun reversed. So it looks like you're going through some kind of a karmic cycle or a karmic lesson, Pisces. I do feel that there was a situation where you likely overgave. It wasn't a balanced situation. You were giving far more than you were receiving, and I feel like you were giving unconditional love. And it's led to unhappiness at this point. I am seeing that you may feel that your options are not, you're narrowing down options for some of you, but there's a sense of not really knowing what is to come. So let's look at the person in your energy. Show me who's in Pisces energy, please. Some of you have options out there, but they're not the options you want. Show me who's, thank you. All right, so the person in your energy, we have the Empress in reverse. We have the Ace of Wands reversed. And coming out together, we have the Tower in reverse along with the Knight of Wands. Okay, so this looks like somebody who has had an ending. For some, they may feel it was just a sexual connection. And that there's a feeling here that they believe that things are not going to grow. So the ending could have been because they felt that things weren't growing, things weren't progressing, they weren't moving in a growth type of way. That it was more sexual than it was with regard to love. Now, I will say that it caused a tower moment for this person. They've experienced some kind of tower moment. For some, and they may want to try to repair that, to try to fix that. If that's the case, you won't see that coming. But for others, there's going to be communication. This person may communicate in order to try to avoid a tower moment. This person could be very erratic with their energy. They may be in and out. And you may perceive this person as a bit of a player as well. So let's see the energy between the two of you. Nine of Swords in the reverse. You've both gone through a lot of worry about this connection. You feel like you overgave. They feel like things weren't growing. I see that energy dissipating, though. I see that there's better days coming for both of you. Let me see what's affecting this connection. You're both kind of moving past this energy of worrying and stressing about it. Three of Wands reversed. Yeah, you both may be deciding that this is not where your future lies. Let's see your outcome. And that's what's affected this connection. Show me the outcome. Somebody may have been impatient. Ten of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, so the problems are going to resolve. For you, I feel like you're feeling unhappy, and that's coming to an end. That's coming to a resolution. It's the unhappiness and not knowing what's going to take place is coming to an end. It's going to resolve for you. And I feel like right now you might be in the middle of that. There could be a conversation that is going to, and it would be initiated by this person, that is going to put an end to those problems. In what way, I don't know. We'll have to clarify it. Bottom of the deck is the King of Cups. Now, you could be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, but as an underlying energy, this tells me that there's love here. There's definitely love. Other signs that I'm seeing, I do see Taurus, I see Libra. Yep, that's it. We'll clarify more as we go through. Spirit, why is the Six of Pentacles in reverse for Pisces? Oh, so there was deception. Seven of Swords and the High Priestess. Yeah, there were secrets and deception here. It wasn't equal. So there were secrets, there was deception, and you're kind of relying on your intuition. A lot of you are sneaking away from this connection. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Six of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, you've been stuck on the past, and that's why other options have not been appealing to you. Because you do love this person, and you've been stuck in that situation. You've been stuck with those feelings, those emotions. But I do see that there was deception and there was secrets. Why is the Sun here? Why is the Sun in reverse? All right, we have the Seven of Wands reversed. And we have the Four of Coins. Any depression or feelings of unhappiness is stemming from you holding on to this connection. You're very guarded right now, and it's because you feel powerless in the situation. You don't really know what's happening or what's going to happen. So, yeah, I see some of you are just, it's like you're trying to get past this person. And you found yourself stuck for a little while. That's ending. That is coming to an end. Why is the Empress in reverse? Nine of Swords. King of Pentacles. Earth sign energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, so this person feels like this situation wasn't going to grow. And I feel like at this point, they're no longer worried about that. There's something to do with commitment here. You could be dealing with somebody who is in another commitment, or they might be married. They actually could have, that's the reason why they're no longer concerned, because they've started another connection. Why is the Ace of Wands here in reverse? All right, we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed and the Four of Wands. So they were feeling stuck too, but I feel like they've moved into another connection. And that's why you're feeling that your future doesn't lie with them. They felt that their future wasn't with you because things were not growing. Let's look at the bottom. All right, we have the Six of Wands. We have the Ten of Wands. And the Nine of Cups. Yeah, so that's a card of achievement, of success. And it has to do with long-term and with commitment. So this person this person may have been married and they've decided to stay with that person, therefore ending this connection. And if that's the case, they're going to tell you that that's what they want. They want to stay within that connection. It might be just what you need to hear, Pisces, in order to end this, to finally let this person go. Because their energy is very different than yours. Their energy is saying that they're committed, that they want to, that they're either married or they want to marry, and that this is what they want. It's their wish. Let's look at the Nine of Swords in reverse. You may do some spying on this person. Your intuition has told you, though, that there's something sneaky about this this situation. I feel like you're releasing this energy, though. They have the Sun in reverse. So they're not really concerned with what's taking place in your life. They're not looking. They're not looking at what's taking place. They're in the dark. Their attention is diverted. And I feel like you have been kind of looking at what they're up to, seeing what they're doing. Why is the Three of Wands here? Why is the Three of Wands in reverse? This conversation, though, or it's gonna help you to release this person, is what I'm looking at. Could be something you see as well. Yeah, the two of you are not communicating. You feel very abandoned by them. And they're all about somebody else. Yeah, they're all about someone else. This person is in another connection. There's no communication, and you feel very abandoned. You feel like you got iced out, that they abandoned you. Let me look at your outcome. I see all of this coming to an end, though, with an end to the problem. So Queen of Cups, water sign energy again. I did say that earlier, didn't I? Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Could be another Pisces. But that's love. Oh, it's the King of Cups. Okay. So, King of Cups, Queen of Cups. Seven of Coins. Knight of Swords reversed. Ten of Wands reversed. So, okay, this makes a lot of sense. So, what this is basically saying is that your troubles are coming to an end, Pisces, because you're fixing to meet your perfect person. This person that from your past, they feel that they've met their person. They feel that they have met the person that they're supposed to spend their life with, or they're currently with that person. What's going to happen, though, is that you're going through turmoil and you're trying to let this person go. You're trying to release them. This has left you depressed. It's left you feeling powerless because you've been holding on to this person. But there's a truth that you're not seeing. And the truth is that when you step into your power, when you take your power back, that's when you're going to meet your perfect person. So your perfect person is waiting to enter the scene. And I feel like you're being patient. You're doing everything you're supposed to do. It takes time to release somebody that you love. and to process all these emotions. It doesn't happen just in a day. And so there's a truth that you're not seeing, is that you have to take your power back. You're being very patient. I feel like this person might even be in your proximity, and you haven't recognized them because you've been stuck holding on to this other person. And I feel like they're being patient. They're being very patient here. It could be an argument that you have with this person from the past that kind of wakes you up. But your perfect person is here. Your troubles are almost over. But it's when you take your power back. Because you've been holding on to a lie. And your person has just moved on with their life. This person over here has moved on with their life. You have been holding on to a lie. You've been holding on to someone who possibly doesn't speak with you, because I do see a lack of communication. You're processing this. But when you process it through and you realize that there's someone, I feel like, in your vicinity that you haven't looked at as an option. When you see that person and you begin to tend to that garden, that's when these problems end. Wow, that's a very, I know it's difficult for you, Pisces, because I see a lot of emotions being processed here. But when you take your power back and you release this person you've been holding on to, you have so much coming in. Bottom of the deck is the World. Look at that. Beautiful. It's an end of a cycle, so a new cycle can begin. So look around you at options that you maybe haven't seen, or you may have, discarded as an option. And I don't mean discarding people, but discarded as an option for you, because that person may well be in your vicinity right now, patiently trying to get your attention. And step into your power, because this is, you've got really good days coming. All right, I'm going to pull an oracle card for you. Take the first one out. Let's see what we have. We have Mountain. This is number 6, and 6s are generally about moving away from chaos, moving towards peace. So let's see what this card says. Because I feel like this has been a mountain for you to get past all these feelings and to release. You have the capacity to flow around any obstacle. This is the time to adapt. Sometimes you'll come across what appears to be an insurmountable obstacle, like a huge mountain that separates you from your success. You might think that climbing it or chiseling away at it is the answer, but why take such a treacherous, tedious approach? Be like the rivers that flow around the mountains naturally. You'll move past this obstacle relatively quickly if you choose the easy way around. This is the time to adapt to your circumstances. If you do decide to climb, remember to take it one step at a time, opting for the next right action. This has been an obstacle in your life, Pisces, and it's time to adapt. It's time to flow around this. And I do see you doing that. It's a process. And you know what? You may have been lying to yourself a little bit here too. You have to trust your intuition. So this is not insurmountable, but flow around it. All right. I do hope that this has been helpful for you, Pisces. And you've got good days coming if you will allow it. So, please do so. Forgot what I was going to say. If you have resonated with this reading in any way, please hit that like button. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and do so. I would be so grateful. And hit the bell at the side so that you get the notifications when I do upload your readings. But until then, I look forward to seeing you guys in the monthly reading. That'll be in about a week. So until then, namaste.